I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome to the premier Knicks in the Morning Time show. I am your man, the number one chief rocker at Knicks Universe, Uncle Freezy. What's good? What's good? What's good? So, NBA series are wrapping up. The conference finals looks like they are about to be set on out west and back here on the east. Tomorrow, the Knicks play the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. Salute, Andio, salute. Rel was good. It's looking like Dallas Mavericks, Denver Nuggets out west. It's looking like New York Knicks, Boston Celtics back east. And at the beginning of the season, the only person that probably even thought such a thing was a thing may have been yours truly predicting the Knicks and Celtics. Out west, yeah, I figured it was wide open. I just figured it was wide open. A lot of teams having a shot and such. So, it's one of those things. Salute to the son of the legend, Kerry Cox is in the building. Gas in. So as soon as I start the show, man, my doggy is in the living room going crazy. Y'all probably couldn't hear him or whatever, but it was bananas just now, scratch fest or whatever. Miguel P is in the building. Andio, salute. So for the first time in a long time, I think as a Knicks fan, I may be super content and excited where the Knicks are as a team and as an organization. Allah Wise is in the building. Salute. So I was wanting to double check the game cast of the game tomorrow night just to see what ESPN thought about the game. So they're basically giving Indiana a 55% chance to beat the Knicks tomorrow, giving the Knicks a 45% chance to win. So in my mind, what that means to me is that Indiana will come out and be super chippy and immature, and that'll lead to their demise. They'll come out being super chippy and immature, trying to push us around, trying to be somebody they're not. And we'll let them do that for a little while. We'll reel them in and you know, put them away. Salute to everybody watching us on Twitch and on YouTube and on X. My man Rel says, nah, let's both get the front. Yeah. That's what I'm rooting for right there. That's what I think is going to happen. But you got to give, I want to give Indiana a little, I don't want to really give them anything. I do want to just say that I do think Indiana is going to come out and try to prevent us from their impending doom. But they know what they know their doom is on the horizon. They know their doom. They know that they can't. They're fighting uphill even with a injured Knicks team. So I wanted to see if there was an OG Anunoby update. So let me see. So OG Anunoby is a game time decision for tomorrow. OG is a game time decision for tomorrow. The Pacers are completely healthy except for Ben Mathurin. Right. So just wanted to update, just give updates on that type of stuff. Just wanted to talk some NBA stuff just for a little bit right now. I know it's a Knicks channel, but the Knicks are a part of the NBA. So yeah. Just want to say this. The rumors have started. Donovan Mitchell is disgruntled with Cleveland. And all of y'all know what that means. So now Cleveland is disgruntled with their coach. They can't get them over the hump. Though Donovan Mitchell, their best player, missed 2 games in a conference semifinals, Darius Garland is disgruntled if Donovan Mitchell returns. So one of those guys is not going to return next year. It's either going to be Darius Garland or Donovan Mitchell. For Knicks fans, we already know what the conversation, what all of this is about. Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks. We know that that's what this is about. Not Donovan Mitchell to Brooklyn or Donovan Mitchell to Orlando or Donovan Mitchell to Fort Wayne State. Not Donovan Mitchell to Rice University. Not Donovan Mitchell to Portland State. Not Donovan Mitchell to Manhattan University. Not Donovan Mitchell to Albany State. Not Donovan Mitchell to South Carolina State. This is about Donovan Mitchell to the Knicks. Right? And if you're a Knicks fan, if you're a Knicks fan, the main thing we should be the soundtrack of our lives right now. If there is a song that represents the Knicks best, it's probably Don't Disturb This Groove. Right? Right? Don't disturb this groove. Right? The Knicks are absolutely fine. The Knicks are on the verge of the conference finals without Julius Randle, without Mitchell Robinson, without OG Anunoby, without Bojan Bogdanovic, without Charlie Brown, without Dwayne Washington Jr. The Knicks have a bunch of people out for the season, right? And one guy maybe out for a few games. The Knicks are injured, yet we're 1 game away from the conference finals. Hit Murphy's in the building. Salute, Chief. Yo, I'm gonna throw the link out there for Chief just real quick, just in case. So I'm rocking this morning a little bit by myself because I think Cowboy Bob had a previous engagement. So I'm rocking by myself a little bit. And so I'm gonna rock as long as I can until the phones start ringing. Y'all know when the phones start ringing, I gotta start making money. Y'all know how that go. Yeah, y'all already know the vibe. So Bronx Kicks for Life is in the building. If you're the Knicks, here's the thing: don't disturb this groove, right? Your all-star power forward has been out. Mitchell Robinson is out. OG Anunoby is hurt. Bojan Bogdanovic is hurt. Alec Burks was even hurt. Now he's back somewhat healthy. Right? Here's the thing. I'm saying don't disturb this groove. And y'all know I love Spider. Right? Y'all know I love Spider. Y'all know superheroes named Spider are destined for New York. Y'all know superheroes named Spider and places like New York go together like hand in glove. Right? Right? It's just like super soldiers. It's just like super soldiers and New York go together hand in glove. Right? Here's the thing: in this very moment that we exist, in this moment that we're in right now, do you need a Donovan Mitchell? Not how much will you pay for Donovan Mitchell, right? Not how much would you pay for Donovan Mitchell. Not do you want Donovan Mitchell, but do you need Donovan Mitchell? As I look back at the Donovan Mitchell effect on Darius Garland, as I look back on the Donovan Mitchell effect on Darius Garland, is Darius Garland a worse NBA player with Donovan Mitchell on Cleveland? Yes. Would Jalen Brunson be a worse NBA player if the Knicks had Donovan Mitchell? Is something to consider. I was once a proponent of a Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson backcourt, but now that I've seen the development of Jalen Brunson without a Donovan Mitchell, and now that I have seen Darius Garland digress with Donovan Mitchell, it causes me a moment for pause. So I have a cause for pause, right? So I don't know the answer, right? I don't know the answer to that question. What I do know is if you give Tom Thibodeau an athletic scoring guard, he can turn them into an MVP type player, MVP level type player, right? I think it's I think it's one of those questions where I don't think there's a specific answer available, but what I do know is the conversation surrounding said question is intriguing. the question around I'm sorry, the conversation around that question is intriguing. Like, no one is going to have all the answers, but the more we all speak about the questions, the more I think we can have a more bust and well thought out conversation. King Ribby is in the building. Salute. Salute to the greatest borough God ever created. King Ribby is representing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute. Salute to the greatest borough that God ever created. And Bronx Kicks for Life says sometimes less is more. You know what? Sometimes less is more, right? Sometimes less is more. And sometimes addition by subtraction is the best way to go, right? But let me shout out the greatest borough that God ever created, man. Let me do my shout outs to them. Shout out to all my family in Tremont. Bodega Khan is in the building. Salute. Salute. Salute to Tremont. Salute to Castle Hill. Salute to Soundview. Salute to Concourse. Ribby in the building says, salute, chat. Chat, hit them likes and subscribe and share. Salute. Yo, so we did the football show. Just real quick, I'm gonna get back on the Donovan Mitchell thing, just really quickly. Just want to take a a short detour, just really quick. Say salute to Fordham Road. Salute to Bronx River, the greatest river God. Salute to the greatest borough God's ever created. And also want to let y'all know that on playback, we're starting to do our football series. So we have 4 of them scheduled, right? So we have Greeny and Corey Lee and myself all primed to talk about the Big Blue Wrecking Crew season review. That's your New York Giants football talk, right? So then we also have Gang Green. So there's going to be a Gang Green joint for your New York Jets. We're going to have a Bear Force One talk about once a week. You know, that'll be about the Bears. And the 4th one is going to be How About Dem Cowboys. For all y'all Cowboys fans out there, for all the secret Cowboys fans and all the loud and proud Cowboys fans, we'll be doing a Dallas Cowboys joint on playback talking about why Jerry Jones hasn't extended Dak, why Jerry Jones hasn't extended CD Lamb yet, what's going on, why they hadn't extended Micah Parsons, what's going on, right? How did 3 of your best players are like on the edge waiting in contracts talks, Dallas Cowboys, what are y'all doing? Hello? Even if you do want to blow it up, Jerry, even if you do want to go in a different direction, CD Lamb and Micah Parsons are young. What are you doing? So for all y'all Dallas Cowboy fans that watch, and it's a few of y'all, it's GI and some others. If y'all ready to talk about that Dallas Cowboy talk, King Embert in the building, Hewlett Samuel in the building. Miguel P says, unless Cleveland is rebuilding, not likely they will want talent in return. Maybe it could be done with a third team where we just sent picks. If not, who are we willing to move for Spider? That's a great way to transition back to the topic. What I'm going to say, Miguel P, is this, and it's not going to be popular. What I'm going to say is this, and it's not going to be popular. Y'all know I have a man crush on Donovan Mitchell. But I have a bigger crush. On winning. I have a bigger crush on winning. And so Nick G is in the building. Salute Nick G. So my thing is this. Kick the tires. See if it'll work. But once it becomes unreasonable, once they bring up names like Julius Randle, I'm hanging up the phone. Bye. As soon as they say a name like Mitchell Robinson, I'm hanging up the phone. If they even mention, and I know this is petty, right? And I know right now I'm turning into Petty Murphy, right? I'm turning into Petty Murphy. Is that Jay Boogie in the chat? Is that Jay Boogie in the chat? Jay Boogie says, man, leave Jerry alone. Let him smoke. He's somebody's best customer. Yeah. Jerry Jones is making somebody rich right now. Yeah. Jay Boogie, we talked G-Men this morning, bro. Where were you? We was talking G-Men this morning. Oh, and no Jay Boogie. That's all right. We'll be back next week. We'll do it again next week. The Giants show, the Jets show, Bear Force One, and Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, those are going to be weekly joints. We'll probably just do it for 30 minutes, right? Probably just do it for 30 minutes, right? I'm not going to talk you out of death about how Bear Force One has the potential to be the best offense in the NFL. We'll leave that alone for right now. We'll continue on talking about Donovan Mitchell for this moment, just because it was referenced, just because it's news, right? We'll have plenty of time. We'll probably dedicate at least 6 hours to Game 6 versus Knicks versus Indiana. We'll probably talk about 6 hours during, cover the game for 2 or 3 hours, and then talk for 3 hours after the game, right? So you're talking about like 11 hours or so to talk about Game 6. So we're going to dedicate a lot of time to that. But for right now, the day before, we'll talk about Donovan Mitchell in the NBA landscape a little bit, and how the Knicks are being tugboated into these conversations about NBA players in other cities. Ralph Lewis says, got to get AD for the Jet show. Yeah. No, I talked to him about it. Me and AD are going to do a joint tonight on Playback TV about boxing. We're probably going to talk some Ryan Garcia versus Errol Spence in August. So we're probably going to talk about that a little bit for the boxing fans, for the fans of the sweet science. And I know this is Lawrence Tears. I'm just putting the stuff out there for people that have joints and Like if you like other stuff, just offering like alternative. I do want to kind of talk about these Knicks though, and in NBA though. So we're gonna so hey bro, so we're probably gonna do that about 7. So we're gonna do that about 7 tonight. Talk about the state of boxing, some Ryan Garcia, some Errol Spence, some Bud Crawford, some Boots Ennis, some Tank, some boxing theory, some pugilistic dialogue. Talk about the sweet science. And that's for everybody that don't know who I am. I played sports before. The sport that I took the furthest though was boxing. So I boxed a lot, entered a lot of Gold Glove tournaments in a lot of states in South Carolina, in Texas, Louisiana, places that I was actually living at the time of these said tournaments. So yeah. So, I have a lot of experience about not just the stuff in the ring, but outside the ring, about training, about styles, the experiences, dark, dirty ass gyms, and a bunch of that stuff. Right. But here's the thing about the Donovan Mitchell thing. I think it should boil down to the Donovan Mitchell conversation should start and end with, will Donovan Mitchell come to New York and fit in with what the Knicks are looking to do and be able to provide whatever he provides best? Can Donovan Mitchell come to New York, fit into the culture, and do what he does best? He went to Cleveland and did what he did what he does best, but it didn't fit their culture. Some people may say it did, but I mean, Cleveland advanced to the second round with him. But is Donovan Mitchell one of those players that the game revolves around him, or can he be a valued piece on a championship contending team? That is the question. And if Donovan Mitchell can be a valued piece on a championship level team, if that's the case, can he do that in New York? That is where I think the conversation starts. The conversation doesn't start about, is Donovan Mitchell talented? We already know the answer. The conversation is not about how much you pay for Donovan Mitchell. That's not where the conversation starts. That's at the end of a conversation if all the other boxes are checked. The conversation for a Knicks fan should be, can Donovan Mitchell contribute under Tom Thibodeau with Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Josh Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo? That should probably be the question. And if Donovan Mitchell, an all-star in this league, if Donovan Mitchell can do the aforementioned things, can he help Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Alec Burks, and Dante DiVincenzo? Can he help that group of guards get to the next level? For one, right? Or does Donovan Mitchell come here and then the entire world revolve around Donovan Mitchell? That's not our culture right now. In this moment, our culture is everybody rowing in the same direction, everybody giving you what they have to give to help this team win. On paper, on paper, on paper, is Donovan Mitchell a fit for this team? Absolutely. But games aren't played on paper. They are not. Chat, what do y'all think? What are y'all thinking? Yo, Cheesy in the building, salute. Cheesy in the building. What are y'all thinking? What do y'all think? Is the Donovan Mitchell conversation even worth having if you are a Knicks fan? Is it even worth having? Right? If you're a Knicks fan right now, is the conversation even worth having? Right? And Cheesy says, I'd rather go after Bridges or Booker over Spider. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What I would say to everybody is this. Nobody knows the answers. Nobody has a realistic answer right now, right? Because we don't know what the full potential of this Knicks team is right now, right? Is this Knicks team a championship contender or are we championship caliber? Because championship contender means if everything goes right, you can win a championship. If everything goes right, you're in the championship conversation. But championship caliber means either you played for a championship, you've won a championship, or you're considered, the favorite to be in the championship game, depending on what conference you're in. Miguel P says Bridges appears to be the only player upgrade that potentially won't impact chemistry in a negative way. That's interesting. And Chief says KD has more of a chance of being a Knick than Donovan. That one was hardcore right there, Chief. I ain't gonna lie to you. If Kevin Durant comes to New York, what position is he gonna play? Is he gonna take OG Anunoby's starting spot? Gotta sign OG Anunoby back. OG Anunoby is a Knick, bro. Does Kevin Durant take Julius Randle's spot? Chief says the four next to OG and iHeart. All right. So I'm going to table the Donovan Mitchell conversation just for a moment so that I can start the Bash Kevin Durant hour. I just it's all Chief's fault, right? Chief the one that brought it up. So Chief, hey, it's on. And salute to Chief, by the way. Great basketball mind. Great basketball mind, man. The world needs more Chief takes, right? Unfortunately, life doesn't revolve around basketball or sports. So, but the world needs more thoughts, more commentary from Chief. We definitely need more than that. More of that, I should say. We definitely need more of that. But we understand that Chief is busy, so saving the world. So, Quiet Money is in the building. In my mind, I think Kevin Durant is probably who would I take over at power forward? Who would I take over Kevin Durant right now? My list starts with Giannis. I would take Giannis over Kevin Durant right now, and I think most other people would too. Nick G, thank you for the generous contribution. Nick G says Bridges is worth it because it helps matchups with Celtics. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you on that. I would take Giannis over Kevin Durant. Right now, I would take Zion over Kevin Durant. I would take Paolo Banchero over Kevin Durant. I would take Julius Randle over Kevin Durant. I would take Pascal Siakam over Kevin Durant. I would take Chet Holmgren over Kevin Durant. I would take Lauri Markkanen over Kevin Durant right now. I would take a center playing power forward in a big lineup, Karl Anthony Towns over Kevin Durant right now. I would take Jaren Jackson Jr. over Kevin Durant right now. Miguel P says Knicks won't be able to get below the cap to sign free agents straight up. Anyone we get would be through a trade or sign and trade, so we would probably have to give up players and picks. Kinda. Miguel P, I'm gonna get to that though. Let me I already tabled the Donovan Mitchell thing just for a second so that I could bash Kevin Durant. But I want to get back to that too. Also, I'm sorry. Also, I don't see a world where I would trade anything for Kevin Durant. I don't see a world where I would trade anything for Kevin Durant. I am not giving up. If I'm Leon Rose, I would take Jonathan Kuminga over Kevin Durant right now. I would take Scotty Barnes right now over Kevin Durant. Do I sound like a lemon drop right now? Probably, but it's justified. Hey, Bob is in the building. Salute, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Good afternoon, no?
Salute.
Salute.
I am not, bro. There is nothing on this Knicks roster that I would give up for Kevin Durant right now. Nothing. Nothing.
I agree with you. This is why I say I think that we should just stick with what we got because even though everybody says, "Oh, everyone's playing too many minutes," or these guys are role players, they've shown something. Why not? Let's just make sure that everyone's healthy. Sign OG, get Randall back, and we good. Because anybody else that comes in here can mess up what we already been doing.
If you trade for Kevin Durant right now, when his next season starts, he'll be 36 years old. Why am I considering trading anything for a 36-year-old power forward that has proven with historic levels of talent he can't be the difference maker?
I agree
Keith
with
Turner's
you.
in the building. Salute.
Good evening. I mean, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
What
I
does
agree with you. I wouldn't
what does
trade
a
anybody for.
36-year-old Kevin Durant offer a team that already has Julius Randle?
And won't he be the oldest player on the team?
Probably.
Like, I mean, like, isn't Randall like 30, 31, or 32?
No, Randall's 20. No, relax, bro. Randall's not that old.
Oh, damn. I thought,
Randall's still in his 20s.
dang. I'm just saying he walked like, like he older. Okay. I thought he was like 31, 32, but
No,
I was like,
you ain't thought that, bro. You trolling. Ain't no
yeah.
way. Ain't no way you thought that man was that old, bro. Nah, ain't no way. Randall will be Randall from Dallas, Texas. Went to University of Kentucky. Will be 30 on November 29th. Julius Randle won't be 30 until the season starts.
So we're gonna get a player that's 6 years older.
No, we're not gonna get. That was
No,
just a speculation.
I'm just saying in this speculation conversation, we're gonna lose a guy who's 6 years younger, who already has the team's ear because even now that he's hurt, he's talking to the guys, and we haven't lost since he's been on the sidelines or on the bench. I'm I'm saying he's already got their ear. He's already going to produce. When you bring in a guy like KD, regardless of how good his talent is, what he's bringing to the table can shift a lot of things. For example, is KD going to bring the offense that Randall's going to bring? No, we all know KD can do the double teams that Randall will. But let's talk about rebounding. Let's talk about actually playing physical defense in the post. Is KD going to be able to hold up a whole season? I mean, every time that Randall's been hurt, he's been playing through it, except for this season. Like, even last year in the playoffs, you saw him hobbling out there, like, hey, I'm still good, guys. Like, what more do you want from a guy? Plus, you're going to get KD and give up whoever else and Randall. You already breaking up the team core.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do if you're the Knicks is trade away core pieces for a guy that's proven he's not really a winner without exceptional talent.
I hate to say it, when you are the third option, and I'm not saying KD didn't have any part in the championship, but when you're the third option and the first two options are the most heavy double team players, and you can just do what you do and play comfortable basketball, and you show forth that effort, cool. I'm not knocking you for that. But what I am going to say is I don't like how people compare that situation to any other situation he's in or that he can bring that with him. It's very hard because if he's getting the fourth or maybe even the third best defender, we all know KD gonna cook.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with options, bro. That's the thing with options.
Now listen, I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm just saying. Like that's who he was then. You can't compare that to who he is now, regardless of how well he performed this season.
See that's the thing with options, right? The thing with options is at times fans get caught up with the your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn basketball. The Knicks don't play that, right? The Knicks basically try to move the basketball as much as they can, right? They try to move the basketball as much as they can. And when Jalen Brunson has it going, Jalen Brunson just does his thing. But for the rest of the game, without Brunson having it going, without Brunson being the on a heater, we move the basketball and take the open shot that we take what the defense gives us. If Kevin Durant comes here and then now we turn it into a your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn thing where guys are now spotted up in the corner like Obi Toppin with no real ball movement, just waiting for Kevin Durant to go get his, then now we're talking about stagnant offense. And I know Knicks fans love stagnant offense, right? Knicks fans love the your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. When Kevin Durant has the ball, Jalen Brunson is spotted up in the corner scenario. Right? I don't. I don't. I don't like to see stagnant basketball. I think the Knicks offense is fine the way it is. I don't think the Knicks even need a Kevin Durant. I'm actually questioning whether the Knicks even need Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. But I'm engaging in a conversation because the Knicks don't have an all-star at Donovan Mitchell's position currently on the roster. Whereas Kevin Durant, if Kevin Durant was to come here, there's already an all-star at his position that's 6 years younger. That's putting up similar numbers.
I was just hoping that you said that you was hoping that Dante is actually showing you something the way you might actually believe. You might not even need that.
Why you hope I say it? Why you ain't say it yourself?
No, that's why I was like this. I'm just saying it. I just want to hear if somebody else is gonna say it. That's what I was hoping you would say, but you didn't say it. So for me, I've always said it. I don't think we need to change the shooting guard position. Dante DiVincenzo earned that spot. The way he's able, I keep saying this, whoever we bring here, when their offense is off, they cannot bring the type of defense that Dante has proven this year. When their scoring is on, yes, they are better scorers than Dante. They can drop 40, maybe even 50 if you're looking at Booker, if you're looking at Mr. Donovan Mitchell, if you're looking at DeJounte Murray, yes. But in the consistency of what we do, as far as what the Knicks do with their defense, he creates as well. So for me, I don't think we need to change anybody at the shooting guard position or the power forward or the small forward. For me, it's the center.
Maybe Kevin Durant can play center. Kevin Durant is 6'11", 240 pounds.
We might as well get Nick Claxton for $11 million.
Him and
So
Nick Claxton are the same size.
exactly, but at least Nick Claxton plays center and is a better rim protector and actually knows how to rotate on defense, and can also give you 10 boards coming off the bench or starting, and maybe give you like another 10 or 11 points with offensive putbacks, because that's what he basically does, and he'll contest the three because he'll go out. So you'll get more from Claxton as far as defense, and that's what we ask for from our centers, than you would KD. Don't get me wrong, KD's defense is still immaculate, but if he's playing out of position, I wouldn't want that. I have a hard time playing Precious Achua at the 5. I keep saying we got to leave him at the 4.
So just real quick, the Kevin Durant thing. I'm gonna pass on Kevin Durant because I don't respect him as an NBA player anymore. When Kevin Durant was Weapon X, I respected him as a player, but to see how they got swept, bro, you can't give me nobody from Phoenix. I don't want to hear it, bro. Yo, don't talk to me about Bradley Beal. Don't talk to me about Devin Booker. Don't talk to me about Kevin Durant, bro. They got swept in the first round, and we want to bring something off that roster here. You're
And
talking about the
last
most
year,
talented starting five in the NBA, probably. Probably the most talented starting five in the NBA. They got swept. They were gutless. They were jellyfish. They were spineless in the first round. You can't even win a game. You can't win a game in the playoffs. Y'all got y'all coach fired, and then we want to bring part of that nonsense here? How long is it going to be? How long does Mike Budenholzer have as the Suns coach before he get fired? Year and a half? 2 years? Yeah, I'm not entertaining none of that foolishness, bro. You got Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, all in the same lineup, and they can't win a playoff game? Nah, bro, nah. I'm gonna pass on that. Yeah. I don't want Devin Booker. I don't want Bradley Beal. I definitely don't want a 36-year-old Kevin Durant. Agreed. Sorry, but not sorry.
Agreed.
How in the world can a team that has Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Kevin Durant not win a playoff game when I watched Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, and Isaiah Hartenstein win a playoff game? I watched the starting lineup with Isaiah Hartenstein, Deuce McBride in it win a playoff game, but a starting lineup with Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker can't win a playoff game, bro. Nah, no. I'm passing on that, bro. Ain't nothing they can do for us, bro. What are they gonna do? Come here and bring drama? You trade for Devin Booker, next thing you know, Tom Thibodeau getting fired.
And what defense is Booker playing? And on top of that, when his shooting's off, what is he going to bring to the table outside of that? Don't get me wrong. He could drop 50 and, perfect. He loves the guard, and that's 50. But you're going to expect him to do that every night with Brunson there? You expect him to do that every night with Randall there? You expect him to be consistently the guy that's the second option, not always having the ball in his hands?
Yeah.
That's a lot of things he's got to learn. I'm not taking away from his skill set. I'm not saying that he wouldn't fit. I'm just saying that development is going to take time. Whereas when you got a guy like Dante who 8 points, but turnovers, blocks, assists, defense, locking light. Okay, you had 8 points. But look at who you've been locking down. Look at who you contributing something else. At least in rebounding. You gave us 7 rebounds.
Hey, Cowboy Bob, the point that I'm getting at is basketball is about more than just talent. Right? Talent is good. You need talent. You got to have basketball, for the most part, is about jibbies and joes and not X's and O's, right? We all know that. Every sport is. You got to have talent before you can even start a conversation about winning, right? But flawed talent, right? Right. Here's the thing. Some things, bro, some talent is just not it. Bro, when you got Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and Bradley Beal, and you can't even win a playoff game, at times you couldn't even get into offense. You let one guy, Anthony Edwards, disrupt 3 guys, Booker, Beal, and Durant. Nah, man, I'm a pass. I'm passing.
You let Mike Conley come back and get energy to where he looked like he was young again. You even let Anderson, slow-mo, Mr. Anderson, scoring you. We can understand Cat and Gobert, but Anderson, who's not even showing up for this series, looked good. Conley looked good, but at least Conley now he's hurt, but nah.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm a pass on that. I'm a pass. I'm a pass on that. And I think the league is going to show you how valuable that man is this offseason when his name gets floated about and nobody really offers anything. Right? That's my thing to it, bro. The Kevin Durant thing, I'm gonna pass on it respectfully to all the Kevin Durant fans out there. I think y'all think it's the Kevin Durant fans out there right now think it's 2017. It's not.
Thank you.
It's 2024. Y'all thinking about 28-year-old Kevin Durant. Nah, that man to be 36 when the season start. I'm gonna pass on that. And I'm gonna go with talent and continuity over just talent and divas. Sorry.
And the
The-
league had
yeah. Yeah. But the Donovan Mitchell thing that we started out with, bro, I don't know if there's an answer to the Donovan Mitchell thing. Because just like what I said about Kevin Durant,
mm-hmm.
the same thing I said about Kevin Durant could also apply to Donovan Mitchell, who was on the team with Darius Garland, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley. That team at least made the second round. That team at least knocked off Orlando. Orlando had a lead on them in game 7, and Cleveland reeled them in and beat them. Yeah. And Chief said the same thing. Donovan doesn't fit by that ticket. Right. That's the point that I'm getting at. That's the point that I'm getting at. Me liking Donovan Mitchell, right? Donovan Mitchell is about 8 years younger than Kevin Durant. So me liking Donovan Mitchell doesn't necessarily mean I'm in love with Donovan Mitchell's fit as a Knick. I think there are too many questions to be answered before we should even go down the Donovan Mitchell road. And question number 1 with Donovan Mitchell starts with, is Donovan Mitchell a fit for the New York Knicks? Is he a fit? Is he talented? That's not the question. We all know he's talented. That's not even a question. That's not even a question. Is he a fit? That's not even a question. Dripmore is in the building. Snipes Entertainment is in the building. My thing with Donovan Mitchell is if he is not a fit with Jalen Brunson, I don't think you explore it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's a question. So Cowboy Bob, I got like a few more minutes before I gotta call somebody, man.
Yeah, you mind if I
You
just
got it?
hop on that real quick? Yeah, I was just gonna finish that off real quick with what you just said about Mitchell.
No,
That
don't finish
fitted.
what I said. Do your own thought. What's
No,
your
no, I was just gonna say real quick. That's even better. More of a reason why Dante fits the best. I'm gonna keep pushing. Dante is the guy because he fits already and he does it. But yeah, real quick, I just wanted to say to everybody. I know everyone last time we spoke, we were talking about how the Knicks defense. Because I remember Gi came on and I told him we could hold them down to 90. We did. I also believe that the minutes that we are looking into, I think are kind of being deceived by only two people. There's only really two people who's playing a lot of minutes, Josh Hart, and we also know that Brunson is as well. But for the most part, I'm going to double check to confirm. But I feel like majority of the team is playing 38 minutes. This is the playoffs. For me, that's normal minutes in the playoffs for anybody. Because if you really look, Kelly Oubre got more minutes than Dante DiVincenzo did in the 76ers series. You look at Tobias Harris, he also had more minutes than Dante DiVincenzo did in the 76ers series. So for me, I just think that yeah, we may see these guys in the plays and in the highlights, but for the most part, they're getting their proper minutes except for Josh Hart and maybe Brunson. So before I actually confirm it, I really feel that Tibbs is doing more than just the rotations on the court. He's time managing and he's also going above and beyond. So for me, this team is the Eastern Conference Final team. And I don't care what anyone says because they've only proved that and they've added to that. So if we're adding anybody, I'm looking for Malik Monk and Nick Claxton. Those are the two guys I'm looking for because Monk and Claxton can come off the bench. We can keep Hartenstein or Mitchell, whichever, but we keep the offense going and we believe in our guys. But that's all I got.
Okay.
And go, New York, go, New York, go.
All right, everybody. I'm gonna get out of here so I can continue to make phone calls, man. I was just sitting here watching, getting text messages. I'm gonna get out of here just real quick. We are gonna holler at y'all later on. Peace, everybody.